Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lighten back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a shift pattern and tune video for the Dodge Charger Daytona Demon 1970. We are going to do a stage 5 shift and tune. We're going to do a maxed out stage 6 shift and tune. We're going to look for a live racing setup and all that good stuff. And let's see what this car is all about. And huge shout out to YouTuber Nitro for the account. Without access to this, I wouldn't be able to make these videos to teach you guys about the car. Anyways, thank you to Nitro. Let's go ahead and start off with the maxed out shift and tune. So nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive all the way to the left at 2.0 and tire pressure all the way to the left at 8 psi. And that puts us at a 6.844 on the dyno time. To drive this car, let go of the gas just a little bit before the car launches. The needle's going to kick back. As soon as you get the kickback, second to nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line, just like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. There's no fifth, third, fourth, and that's it. But bam, we are good to go. We are good to go. All right, there it is. We are doing it right there. And we got a 6.825. So it's beating the dyno by a little bit, but that's the fastest times I'm getting on this guy right there. And now we're going to go ahead and do a stage 5 shift pattern and tune. So if you have the car set to stage 5 parts only with all the fusions installed, put your nitrous all the way to the right. Put your final drive on 2.0 and put your tire pressure on 8 psi. That's going to give us an 8.032 on the dyno time. So it's an 8.0 car on stage 5. To drive this on stage 5, we're going to do the same thing. Let go of the gas just a little bit before it launches. The needle's going to kick back. Second nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line. All right, here we go. Let's go do it to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. Third gear. Fourth gear. And that's all she wrote. I keep wanting to shift into fifth, but there is no fifth. And we should be running in the 7.9s. So far, you know, it seems like a pretty cool car, but now we got to go see if we got one of them really good setups right there. But there we got a 7.975. All right, so it is beating the dyno by just a little bit on stage 5 and on stage 6. Now we're going to go ahead and set this up for a low performance point high evo setup where you only need a few parts. These are often good for live racing and sometimes beating the dyno time. So let me show you a couple of different ways to set it up for one of these low performance point high evo thingy dingies. So we want to put our nitrous on stage 3, body on stage 3, tires on stage 3, transmission on stage 5, and the other parts are fit back to stock. That'll give us 1,610 evo with 640 performance points, which should be pretty darn good. Put your nitrous all the way to the right. Final drive at 2.91, tire pressure on 8 psi, and that's going to put us right about 11.6. So if we live race this, we want to try and drive it at 11.6, not faster, not slower. We want to try and get as close to 11.6 as possible, so we stay in the 11.6 lobby. We don't want to go faster and get pushed into the 11.4 lobby, but we're going to do it just like this. 3, 2, 1, let go. Second and nitrous, third, fourth, just a very standard shift pattern, nothing fancy there. Let go of the gas around 1, maybe a little before, a little after. Whatever it is, that should get us in the 11.5. So we do want to slow down once or twice before crossing the finish line. And now we're going to go back and show you how to set this up. Oh, the last one was 11.5s. That was 11.6. So bottom line is it should do pretty decent in the 11.6 lobby. But let's see what happens when we fit a couple of stage 6 parts to this car. All right, so I changed my nitrous to second not second. What am I talking about? I changed the nitrous to stage 2, body stage 6, tire stage 3, transmission stage 6, and the rest of the parts are stock. I did not adjust the tune. You probably could tune it just a little bit, but we got nitrous all the way to the right. 2.91 on the transmission and tire pressure at 8 psi, and that's going to give us a dyno just right around the 10.8, so that should get us into the 10.8 lobby. You might be able to adjust the transmission slider and make it even faster if you want. Actually, if we put that transmission slider on 2.66, that's going to get us in the 10.2 lobby, and we're up over 2,000 Evo points. So, yeah, that's probably what you want to do right there. I'm glad I actually checked. I was about to be lazy and not check, but, you know, those numbers really improved by just changing the transmission slightly. So don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Always check your cars to see if they can be tuned differently if you know what you're doing. Because if you're lazy, well, we would have missed out on all those extra Evo points. All right, so check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth. Now we just need to make sure it actually runs the time we want or faster. If it runs slower, then we got a problem. But right there, we got about a 10.2 something. So, you know, that's not so bad, right? What do we get? There was a 10.3. So that actually didn't do what we needed to do. We need to be in the 10.2. So we might need to reposition something. Let's go ahead and move the transmission to 2.77. That gets us in the 10.4 lobby. Let's see if we can get this thing to run about a 10.4. We don't want to be going faster or slower. So this is just a good way to show you guys how this works and how I'm actually playing with these cars a little bit to find the right times and right lobbies for them. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth. And let's see what we get right there. If we see about a 10.2, we're good. If it runs faster or slower, it's hard to say what's going to happen there. So what did we get? What did we get? We got a 10.5. That's even worse. This is not good. This is not good. All right, so this is not what I was expecting, but if we put the transmission on 3.01, that will put us in the 11.0 lobby, or we could even go down to 3.0. That gives us a 10.978. Now we need to make sure we're in the 11.0. So we're going to go ahead and drive it and see if we can hit the 11.0 times, which we should be able to do with this setup. So this car is a little bit weird with the stage 6 parts installed. So 3, 2, 1, go. This car does not respond the way I would expect it to. So you might actually be better off just trying to do it. If you're live racing, you might be better off without the stage 6 parts because it seemed a little more straightforward and the numbers were almost as good. Or you might be able to play with it and find something a little different. Then we got a 11.001, so that's exactly where we need to be. But it's definitely a strange car for the live racing setup when you add the stage 6 parts. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of a review on this car, and it's definitely a strange car. This car is a little bit different when it comes to trying to set it up for live racing, but it does have a setup that will probably work. I cannot take this account into live racing and test it, but I will be building this up on the stage 5 parts on my account. I'm not going to put any stage 6 on it because I probably won't get them, but I will be trying out the live racing setup on the that doesn't require the stage 6 parts on my own account at some point. So hopefully it's going to end up being the way I think it's going to be. This is a really cool car. I mean, it's got pretty good top speed, pretty good acceleration. It's just a all-around really cool car. Actually, the top speed wasn't that good. I take that part back. Let's go ahead and double check that top speed real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth gear. Wait. There's no fifth gear. There's no fifth gear. There's no fifth gear. Alright, so that gave us a top speed of around 316 miles per hour. So yeah, the acceleration is excellent. The top speed is decent. And, you know, it's running 6.8, 6.9. So it's a pretty cool car. I think it's going to be a good live racer if you can figure it out. It's weird for the live racing setups, but it should probably be a good live racer. So honestly, it's going to be worth the $20 to me just because the car looks amazing. I love the way it looks. I like the way it drives. It's really cool. It's just a really cool car. So yeah, it's worth the $20. I'm glad I bought this on my personal account. I haven't started upgrading it yet, but I think I'm going to because yeah, I think it's going to be a cool car. I probably won't get any stage 6 parts for it, but that's alright. I don't think we need any. I plan just to set it up on the lower upgrade live racing setup, probably the first one I showed you guys. And I guess that's it. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. If you drop down the video description, you'll see my Discord server, my other YouTube channel, some links to help support the channel, and some other things you might be interested in. Thank you to the channel members. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate the extra support, and thank you for watching my videos. Even that helps out the channel big time when you guys just watch my videos and hang out with me on the live streams and stuff. You guys are amazing. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.